How many animals do we know can say they survived the Ice Age? If you ask me, that's bragging rights, and I'm not even gonna lie. This looks like somebody took an antelope, hit stretch, whitened on the nose, and just decided, that's good enough. We have an animal. This is the Saiga antelope, and they're native to the steppes of Kazakhstan, Mongolia, Russia, and parts of Central Asia. And before you start roasting it, that nose is actually doing some serious work. That big floppy snoz helps filter dust and regulate the temperature of the air they breathe. So, when these things are running through the dry, dusty grasslands, their nose is basically doing air conditioning and quality control at the same time. Meanwhile, humans are over here struggling with seasonal allergies. And for my nature lovers, this thing can run up to 50 miles an hour. So you see this face coming at you, you might think, oh, look at that goofy little antelope. That goofy little antelope is doing 50, and those horns, only the males typically have them. And they're translucent and rigid, which is actually pretty damn beautiful, honestly, if you ask me. Until you realize that the males use them to fight each other during mating season. So yeah, you got two giant nose antelopes running at each other, flinging their noses, trying to figure out whose nose is more worthy. Doesn't get any weirder than that. Also, saigas can form massive herds, sometimes numbering in the thousands or tens of thousands. Now imagine looking across the horizon and seeing thousands of these things running towards you. At that point, I'm not really asking what they are. I'm asking what did I do? And their babies grow ridiculously fast. That's another thing. Saiga calves can start running within just a few days of being born, which is important because they're born out in these open landscapes where there aren't actually a bunch of trees to hide behind. So basically, the baby saiga gets dropped into the world, and nature immediately says, congratulations, here's your legs. Use them with purpose. And just like we have our everyday problems, saigas have theirs. To be able to say you stomped around with mammoths and saber-toothed tigers is really an understatement. But they've also dealt with the dark side too. Saigas have suffered some absolutely devastating population crashes from poaching, habitat pressures, and major disease outbreaks. One outbreak in 2015 killed hundreds of thousands of saigas in Kazakhstan, wiping out the vast majority of the country's population in a matter of months. And somehow, after getting absolutely hammered by that disaster, the populations have shown major recovery in some areas. So this weird looking vacuum nose speed demon isn't just surviving, it's making a comeback. But after all it's been through, that made me respect it more because evolution gave this thing the face of a confused vacuum cleaner, the legs of a track athlete, and somehow it still works. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Welcome back to Nature's Menaces, where today's lesson is simple. Never judge an animal by its nose because apparently the weirder the snosh, the faster the escape plan.